Hello friends, welcome to today's daily devotion. I'm Kerry Wood, pastor of the Goldston Methodist Church in Goldston, North Carolina. We are a global Methodist congregation, and Mele Kalikimaka. Today we are still celebrating Christmas even into the new year. We are in the season of Christmas, and today we're looking at another scripture text from the Old Testament that has greater relevance because of Christmas. Reading today from the Old Testament prophet Isaiah, chapter 11, verses 5 through 9. Hear now these words. Righteousness will be his belt, and faithfulness the sash around his waist. The wolf will lie down with the lamb, the leopard will lie down with the goat, the calf and the lion and the yearling together. And a little child will lead them. The cow will feed with the bear. Their young will lie down together, and the lion will eat straw like the ox. The infant will play near the cobra's den, and the young child will put its hands into the viper's nest. They will neither harm nor destroy on all my holy mountain. For the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. Now, if you know anything about Isaiah, this is a text that has a vision of the world all the way from its beginning to its ending, and Isaiah is able to see things from the godly perspective, the timeline, that beginning and ending squished together to look like one thing. And Isaiah 11 is a great example of this, because here Isaiah is seeing both the idea of the child Messiah, which is of course Jesus, and the impact of his life, his death, his resurrection will have on the big picture of eternity. And what is this big picture? Well, it's an amazing example of predator and prey no longer living into their instinctive behaviors. This whole thing about leopards and goats and calves and lions and yearlings and cows and bears and lions eating like the ox. It's this idea that everything will finally be at peace. The Hebrew word for this is shalom. It is the peace that passes our comprehension. Now, a scientist will tell you that the characteristics of the lion will keep it from ever being able to eat straw like an ox and actually gain any benefit from it. But that's missing the point. It's not about what the natural thing is. It's about the supernatural thing created by this child, this Jesus. When he was born, the die was cast, the pebble was thrown into the pond, and the ripple effects have continued throughout all time. And eventually, Jesus is returning, and the vision that Isaiah had of predator and prey, of enemies no longer being enemies, but being able to enjoy the shalom of the Lord, it's coming. It's on its way. And our job is to be the Christmas people who are living in anticipation and expectation and deliverance of this future. Right here, right now. Is that what you're going to do? That's what I'm going to strive for. And I will see you tomorrow for our next daily devotion.